Good. We got everybody?
Yeah. Give me a little more, Bill. I'm hard of hearing. I'm old.
What do we got?
17 times the square root of 12. I don't know the answer. Can you hear that?
I can hear you. What we got is the WAL really rigged. Do you know that one?
I don't.
No?
The WAL really rigged? Well, yeah, of course it is.
Of course. He says of course. So what do we got? What do we got? We got Bob Brown, who's got some questions.
You guys are doing a live feed, right?
Does anyone care that Bob Brown's here?
Somebody asked for you.
Okay.
Justin Cyrillic asked for you.
Okay.
Yeah, we're a little early. We're just kind of fucking around.
JT, you don't have any questions. We got Bob for you, and you didn't even ask him anything. Bob, how do you feel about your match coming up?
With Roger?
Oh, I've known Roger. Ironically, I just rode in the car with him over here.
Neither one of us remember ever pulling each other in a match, in a tournament. We've done some after pulling. Basically, we pull the same way. It's going to come down to hand and wrist. My hand and wrist aren't really what they used to be, which is why I end up in the straps a lot more. And but my strap's pretty good. Of course, I can do the famous King's move, and can actually do it within the rules because my arm is that messed up. So hopefully that it won't come to that, because then everyone will hate me.
So are you ready for the speed? You think you can handle that and stop him?
Yeah, I've been a stopping guy my whole life. I mean, honestly, my ready go is I generally just hit backwards to stop everyone's speed and let them knock their own hand back. And I've been doing that for 30 years. So the faster you are, it usually helps me.
He's not going to show you anything new, right?
No.
Who's your money on between Bath and Sill?
Well, of course, Sill's my training partner. Like I told Bath, my dollar's on Bath, but I'm in Sill's corner. I'm going to try to help Sill beat Bath. But if I got to put $1 down, it's on Bath.
Right and left?
Right for sure. Honestly, I didn't know they were pulling left. Left is
A little more interesting?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know on that one. Hi, Cody Merritt. I'm talking on the microphone.
How many entries do you think we're going to end up with here?
Oh, I'll bet it's in the 300 range. Yeah, the last time I was at a Kansas City tournament, I think there was well over 300 entries. And I can tell you from my experience putting on a tournament during COVID, you actually get more entries because we're so sick and tired of waiting on this thing, waiting on COVID to get over. People will go to any tournament they can go to. I mean, there's got to be 100, 200 people in the room right now.
So we got a question. They ask, what's your thought on the American-European card? Some say that Americans can't compete over there. You think that's true?
On an average scale, that's absolutely true. And what I mean by that is if you had the best of all countries show up, if you've got the top 10 of all countries show up, their 10th place guy beats our 10th place guy. Their 8th place guy beats our 8th place guy. Their number one guy beats most of our number one guys. There's 11 weight classes for guys, and I would say 9 of them, the Eastern Bloc countries, their number one guy beats our number one guy. There's few exceptions. Generally speaking, yes, Europeans are way stronger than Americans.
Andre LaRock thanks you for everything you've done for the sport.
No problem, buddy. I'll just keep on going. I'm getting old.
You still got some gas in the tank, right?
I do have a little gas in the tank. At my age, which is 55, arm wrestling as long as I have, what's really hurting me now is arthritis. Just the longevity of arthritic pain. I don't have the grip I used to have. It's more painful. So it's really about pain. I honestly feel if I was pain-free, then I feel very confident in a trial. But life is life. I'm currently on, I started 2 days ago, and I take, over the course of each day, 2,400 milligrams of Advil, 3 aspirin, 2 Tylenol every day. Yes, 2 days ago, yesterday, and today. So
I thought you weren't supposed to mix those up, you know.
No, some of them you can mix up. Yeah.
Concoction.
It just helps with pain. It's really what it is.
Are you going to pull the tournament?
I signed up for the heavyweight masters class. Originally, I told Roger I could get down to 200 pounds because when I was challenged, I was like 230, and he wanted to do it at 185, and I'm like, clearly you haven't seen a photo of me lately. And so Roger didn't really care. He's like, I don't care what you weigh. And I said, well, I'll get down to 200 for that class, and I couldn't. I got down to about 209 about 6-7 days ago, and I said, Roger, look, I'm just not going to make weight. He's like, I don't care. So I just pulled heavyweight masters class.
You got?
Armfighter.com.
Yep.
Armfighter.com. That was Chris Chandler.
Chris Chandler wanting to know, where's it at? Somebody get on there and let him know, armfighter.com. So 209, I was just...
Armfighter.com.
Well, I can share it on Facebook.
Yeah, you can share it wherever you want. Through YouTube.
We'll get you on. Ryan Johnston.
Right there.
I was just on a podcast, I think Wednesday, and I asked what weight your match was on, or was at, because I had heard you were about 220. And they all thought I was crazy, like Bob Brown's not 220. And here you are telling me 230, so I guess.
So, most people, I don't know if they know or know, so Craig Tullier lives in my guest house right now. He came up for a job site that he thought was going to last 6 months, and it might last 5 years. So I'm like, dude, just come live in my guest house. So then over Christmas, Dan Mosier was going to have a practice, and I'm like, I should not come down for that. Craig's going to be there. Awesome. Turns out it's Craig's birthday the day after Christmas. I didn't know. I'm eating everything under the sun. I had been gaining weight for a while. I got on a scale at Craig's house. Now this was fully dressed, shoes, clothes, and everything, but I was 241. I've never seen a 4. I've never seen a 4 as a second digit in my life, and I was like, you freaking piece of crap. And it was 2 days later that I get a message from Kevin Harris, hey, Roger wants to pull you at 185. I'm like, yeah, that's not going to happen.
It's just 55 pounds.
So, but, you know, weight, people always talk about weight being a big factor. It so rarely is. If you are, hey, Don Pritchie, if you're a lean 200-pound guy, you know, solid muscle, and you're arm wrestling against another lean 180-pound guy, solid muscle, maybe that makes a little bit of a difference. But how often does that ever really happen? I guarantee you the 230-pound version of Bob is not as strong as the 180-pound version of Bob, because it means I'm actually working out and not sitting around drinking beer and eating pizza.
A lot of truth to that, right? Wisdom, guys, wisdom. Well, they are fitting these people in better than I thought.
Yeah, this room, I mean, it's kind of interesting. You know, they got plastic up in the walls to keep the wind down, but all in all, it's a pretty big room. The stage is up high. Your cameras, they zoom? They probably zoom in pretty good.
They zoom in okay.
Okay.
We are okay,
All right. Cool.
but this is the best spot I could find
Yeah.
to kind of be secluded back a little bit. So
Right. Right. Well,
Should
very
work.
cool. Very cool. All right, I'm gonna go mill around.
Bob Brown, everybody.
Yep. We'll see.
Thank you
We'll
very
talk
much for
later.
talking to us.
All right. Bye bye.
Good luck in your match, Bob.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.